He's a man, such a man, such a man. He's a real man's man. He's a man, such a man.
Hopefully you can hear me. I think we're good. Yeah, I was supposed to do this like an hour and a half ago, but my internet service provider, I put internet provider service for some reason in my comment, but yeah, my internet service provider had some different ideas. But it's working now, so. And you know what's weird? I'm pretty sure it was because we had this really big storm right before. Well, I guess where they have the towers or whatever. Basically, there was an outage because of the storm. But it happened right after I put James Storm in the thumbnail. So I think James Storm definitely had a part in it. I definitely think that's a thing. But to recap, the people who were not here for the last live stream, we have a... Can you guys hear me alright? Hold on. I gotta... Okay, we're good. Alright, never mind. James Storm jinxed it. Yeah, he did. He did. He ruined it. Okay, so, basically, I would have missed it. Well then, I guess it's pretty good timing. But, basically, we have the Feast or Fired match. If you're not familiar with that, it's going to be, well, there's going to be 4 winners, because there's 4 cases, and there's 10 competitors. We couldn't do that in the mod, so we just made a Battle Royal, and technically TJ Wilson won, but really, the 4 briefcase winners were Moxley, Storm, Wilson, and Aries. And Aries got a TV shot, Wilson got an extra shot, Storm got a tag shot, and John Moxley got fired, quote unquote. We're really just going to send him down to developmental, because he hasn't really had that great ratings so far, and I don't really care for him at this point, but I think developmental will really help him. But yeah, he didn't want to sign a developmental contract though, so we had to do some trickery, and we signed him to we're gonna sign him to a written deal, and then just send him down to developmental against his will. Yeah, he does. And then there's also Jeff Hardy opening a closet to find El Generico, practicing his Superman pose, and also I decided to break up I know Charizard was here for this, Chaotic Charizard, but Nicholas, I don't think you were, but I've decided to break up America's Most Wanted for now. Because I haven't really used him all that much, so James Storm, even though he won the tag title shot, he's going to pick probably Matt Seidel to be his partner, and then Chris Harris is going to be like, hey, what the heck is going on here? You know? And then somehow we're going to turn that into a feud. It shouldn't be too hard. Just James Storm doesn't comment on who is, oh Jesus, I'll just say doesn't say who his partner will be. I want Angle. What's good, lads? Hey, Firebrock / Christian Styles. It's just being pretty good. 145 UK time dedicated. Dude, Jesus Christ. Hopefully you can catch some other streams. This was supposed to be earlier, but, you know, James Storm brought some weather upon me, and the internet did not want to let me do this. But, hopefully you can stay for a good amount of time. Thanks for chilling with us. Got a night owl right here. Yeah, we do. We need like a backstage interviewer. I'm not realizing this. I want to try and find one. But for right now, it'll be Roddy Piper. Alrighty. Let's see. What I need to start using pre-booking more. I've started to use it a lot in my actual, like, normal saves. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I already booked that one. So, Bound for Glory is in October, and we're in July right now. Well, I guess August, really. This is the last show of July. And I'm kind of going to try and steamroll through this a little bit. Yeah, I fired El Desperado. Oh, yeah, for the people who weren't here for the short last stream. Fired El Desperado. I can just go to... I released Kenny King, released El Desperado, also known as Shocker, released Insane Dragon a while ago actually, and we signed Shelton Benjamin, but we're not going to debut him until we debut Angle. Haven't got college or work, so I'm likely just going to chill here, beats watching Raw. Right now pre-booking is good to set up future shows or pay-per-views. Yeah, the problem with WWE saves that I found is that with the roster, it's very, very hard to live up to the standards and popularity standards right off the bat. So you lose popularity. You lose popularity very quickly, in my experience. Maybe I'm just suck at booking, but I like to keep it realistic, so I don't put Brock Lesnar in every single Raw. And I don't put Big Show in every single Raw because, you know, it's Big Show, who for some reason always has really good stats. I guess it's based on popularity, but SOS over Raw, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'd agree. Raw, I mean, I'm really, really happy about Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar, because I honestly couldn't give a crap about WWE right now, but I really, really like Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. That's the only reason I watch Great Balls of Fire, which, oh my god, that is the worst name and logo for a pay-per-view I've ever seen in my entire life. Alright, we gotta give Matt Seidel a win. You know, what I am excited for, Sanjay Dutt winning the... I probably shouldn't spoil that. That was kind of stupid of me. But I'm really excited for Impact, the India tapings, because it just looks really good. What I'm not excited about was about to go watch the new World Cup episode, but bookmarked it instead. Also WWE is secondary to me now. Got Progress, ICW, and Lucha Underground. Ooh, I really need to get back into Lucha Underground. I think the guy who named it the pay-per-view must have had a complex or something. Yeah. Yeah, I really need to. I need to get back into Lucha Underground, and I actually just finished Impact, like the most recent Impact. Like, I think it was like 2 hours ago. Whenever I was trying to prep for stream, but then my internet went out. Friend says Brock's gonna squash Joe, which I'm not happy about. I really hope not. I really, really hope not. I hope they have a good match. It doesn't have to be long. Like Goldberg versus Brock was really good and it wasn't long. It did what it had to do. I don't want it to be that short, but... Oh yeah, I heard the Morrison match was all night long. All night long match was really good. And I like them both a lot, but... I can't get into like an hour-long match that easily. But now that I don't really have anything going on anymore, I can find time. But yeah, Impact has been getting their feet slowly. Some of their gimmicks are questionable, and I'm like 90% sure that they're gonna have that halfback in a match with Moose and Eli Drake and Tyrus at Slammiversary, which reminds me of the Pac-Man Jones storylines they did, and I don't know if I want that, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. I was really upset that EC3 didn't keep his #1 contendership. Like, Alberto Del Rio it's not a bad choice, but I thought EC3 is just a lot better right now, because he's been built for so long, not as a heel. They've kind of rushed his heel, but, you know, he's a natural heel, so it doesn't matter. Let's put Jay Lethal in a match. They're doing pretty good. I think it's a good thing that they lost the Hardys. I think the way they've done it is stupid, and they should just give them the gimmick, or like stop messing around with the gimmick. Like, they don't have to give it to them. Just like, they should have been more clear-cut on what was going to happen if they left. Mainly KM, Congo, Steiner, etc. Yeah, all those people I can't. I mean, KM is he has a stupid gimmick right now. The frickin' are you calling me a liar thing? It's reminiscent of the dang, what was it? He squashed Zack Ryder once. I think it was Gene Snitsky, and like the "Are you laughing at me" thing. Yeah, stupid. But it's not the worst thing. Congo Kong, I can't buy into him. He doesn't look like it. Like, most of the time, I don't really care what the pro wrestlers look like. Like Kevin Owens, I'm a huge fan of Kevin Owens. A lot of people don't like Zack Sabre Jr. because of him not looking like a traditional wrestler. But I think he's great. I mean, he's definitely the best, one of the best in the world, best technical wrestler in the world. But Congo Kong, like, the fact that they treat him like a monster, but it looks like, he kind of looks like a beanbag, doesn't really help out. Impact lose a lot of their future stars. Mike, the Hardys, Drew. I also love the premise refused to fired. Felt it was never used correctly. Yeah, that's what they do with a lot of their stuff. Like, they ruined Ultimate X for a long time, and then that's why I think, in my opinion, like the Del Rio more than EC3. I would rather push him. I mean, I wouldn't rather. I like EC3 a lot. I would like EC3 to have won the title from Lashley and then lose it to Del Rio eventually, but not yet. I wanted EC3 to be the EC3-time champion. But the only thing that kind of soured me on that was that stupid, what's it called? The celebration thing that was super anticlimactic and super stupid. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was not ideal. Hold on, we gotta put four-way match together just to mix it up. And also that one Alberto Del Rio's finish where they have to hold themselves up is really stupid, and two, like the fact that they did that from the top of the cage. I mean, it looked cool, but it was the stupidest thing ever. Like, why didn't he just hang? That would make the most sense. Why don't all of them just hang? They know what's coming. Yeah, I mean, giving him the title at the debut wasn't a bad thing. Like, sometimes doing that, like surprising, like having a big surprise, isn't a bad thing right off the gate. But then taking the title away from him because he cheated, but the ref didn't call it, was probably the stupidest thing they could have done in that situation. Like, if you're gonna do that, don't give him the title in the first place. Because, I don't know, it's just stupid. It's like, nope, Matt Cross. Alright. There. Put Matt Cross on twice. Huh. Gotta put Alex Shelley then. Alright, people. Hello, the hero lurking in the shadows. But, yeah, forgot what I was saying, totally. Oh yeah, because, like, when was the last time that they enforced rules after the match? Like, sure, he should have been disqualified, but you don't take the title away from someone and give. I mean, maybe you strip them of the title, but don't strip them of the title and then give it directly back to Lashley. I thought that was stupid when they did that. And we'll get Pack of Victory. And it's gonna beat Alex. No, Joey Matthews. And it's gonna be decisive pinfall. And we'll probably just have Alex Shelley. Or no. A lot of great TNA premises ideas for Fuse to Fire, the sacrifice cases, World X Cup, Gut Check, and many more. Ooh, Gut Check. I kind of want to bring that to the stream. But, I mean, there's a time and place for that, and right now with this super bloated roster, I don't think it's the time or place. I think Dolph Ziggler should go to Impact. He sounds so stupid on SmackDown. I can't really see him working for anywhere other than WWE. I wouldn't hate it. I would like it a lot, but he's been there for so long. I think he's going to be there till he retires. Although, who knows? What was I doing? Oh yeah. Pac versus Matt Cross. Probably not going to go into anything, but you never know. So, after Redback won this match, right? Yes, they did. Yeah, okay, cool. Ziggler would probably furnish on TNA with people. I don't... Furnish? I mean, I know what the word means, I just never heard it used outside of home design. Or interior design. Oh, did you mean flourish? That makes sense. Yeah, honestly, if Zack Ryder went to TNA, like, right whenever he got over, that would have been awesome. But now, he's been in WWE so long, he's to me also a WWE guy. Like, I can't see. Like, that's, to me, seeing Zack Ryder go to Impact would be the same as seeing John Cena go to Impact. Like, I can't imagine that at all. Like, both weren't very well known on the indies. I don't even know if John Cena had any indie experience before OVW. No. Flourish, yeah, okay. Ooh. What? Oh, yeah, okay. I was just about to ask what were we gonna do with the TV title. And thanks to the Feast or Fired, we just created 4 new storylines. Well, I mean 3, I guess, because Moxley's just getting fired. John Cena in New Japan. I mean, it'd be really cool, but on SmackDown, Ziggler puts huge pauses in between his words, like what Rock did at WrestleMania 26. Yeah, I think that's just what he thinks heels are supposed to sound like for some reason. I don't really understand it, but it doesn't mess with me too much. It's kind of like a Chris Jericho type thing, except Chris Jericho does it a lot better. I mean, it's still kind of weird when Chris Jericho does it, but he does it better. Any guys from FCW I could see leave WWE and become big elsewhere. I don't think they wouldn't be big elsewhere. I I think they do great elsewhere, but I just couldn't see them doing it, you know? Like, it could totally happen. I'm not saying that... And they honestly, if Dolph Ziggler went to Impact, he'd probably be their #1 star, if I'm being honest. Like, if they didn't make him their #1 star, it would be a mistake, because he deserves that spot. But I just can't see him doing that. Him going to, like, Ring of Honor, or just going out on the indies makes a lot more sense, but, like, because Impact is so close to WWE in terms of product, it's just, like, one or the other, really. Who do we want to face? Well, I want them to be in a tag team match to boost ratings, but I'll put CM Punk in there. They'll win. Tainted. Outside interference from Austin Aries. Who was it? Austin Aries. There we go. But it would just take a while to get used to. Ziggler, to me, is still awesome and one of the best workers sellers. He's definitely the best seller I think in the world, honestly. But that's also kind of his downfall, because he sells so well that he's just so good at getting beat up. He's just lost a majority of the sport and steam. Oh yeah, definitely. He was so over when he cashed in on Del Rio. I think it was Del Rio. Like, Jesus. He was probably the most over guy in the past. Excluding Daniel Bryan, probably one of the most over guys in the last 10 years, I would say, in that moment. Some WWE jobbers I can't see leaving. My guess on why is because they hope they will end up like Jinder. I mean, WWE is good with giving lower mid-card guys those WrestleMania moments if they've been good soldiers, quote unquote, for a while. But you know, like Zack Ryder's lasted what, like a day, and then he got his title taken from The Miz, which in the long run was a good idea. Not making a fool of Zack Ryder, just giving the title to The Miz. I think they should have given Zack like at least a month-long reign, or at least a week. Like you give him a day, just a day. But I think right after the Miz feud is when people stopped caring about Ziggler. Damn shame he couldn't carry that IC belt as good as Miz did with sending the US belt. I think that Miz is just... he's that perfect mid-card guy. Like, I wouldn't hate if he became world champion, but I can't see him at that level. Well, I can, because, you know, he's been there. But I think he just works perfectly on the mid-card, helping elevate guys, or that's what he should be doing. But, and he's just such a good promo now, and his character is perfected. But, yeah, it's a real shame that Ziggler couldn't do anything with it. I think they could have. I think that he could have if they gave him time. But he didn't give him time, and then they gave it right back to Miz. Like, honestly, over the past, like, year, the IC belt has been Miz's belt. Even if it changes hands, it's just been Miz's belt. Like, especially Dean, because Dean didn't even... like, with Dean, the IC belt wasn't front and center. It didn't matter as much, I don't think, as with Miz. But with Miz, he was like, I am the Intercontinental Champion. Here it is, greatest champion in the WWE. I'm the best in the world, and here's how I prove it. You know? Oh geez, we do not have a lot of time left. Way better IC champion than Dean. He's my favorite. Yeah, Dean didn't do very well with the title. IC title at least. We need a women's match, don't we? I'll put like a 3-way. Don't take that the wrong way. Beth Phoenix, Daphne, and Nora. That's good. I'll give him 10 minutes and we'll shorten up some of these other segments. Jinder ruined SmackDown. Can't wait till he drops the belt to Rusev, Corbin, and Nakamura, who's been built appropriately. I don't think he ruined it, and I think post his stupid, non-built up number one contender shot, he was pretty good leading up to the championship, and then now as champion, from what I've seen, I don't really care about SmackDown or Raw anymore, but I just can't vibe Dean. His work seems sloppy. I love his mic work, but he keeps flopping when he gives opportunities. That's pretty true. But they don't give him much, because he's kind of always been the wild card, who, you know, with the Shield guys. Rumors Rusev is going to win Money in the Bank and then take it from Jinder. I would like that a lot. I want to see Rusev as World Heavyweight, or World, or whatever it's called now. And we'll have Beth win. I like heels winning in the build. Nope, not going to be Nora. Gotta keep Nora strong though. Probably should have done another face, but Daphne is our best. Tainted, flash, pinfall. There we go. Hold on. She's gonna lose it at the next pay-per-view, so I'll give her another title defense. We just won't mention it. Keep it on the down low. Nope, never mind. Nope, she's still furious. Alright, cool. We'll just pay her some money. Who cares? Rusev should have won against Roman Reigns. Oh wait, I missed some stuff. Not in ATM, but the Money in the Bank is stacked. As hell wouldn't mind any participants winning. You're at 81. Yeah, I am. Alright, yeah, as I said before, I am not very kept up in WWE. Who is currently in the Money in the Bank match? Oh wait, never mind. I totally know. Shinsuke, AJ, Kevin. Oh geez, Kevin. Oh well, Rusev, Corbin. Is that it? Is there only 5 or is there 6? I don't know. Someone tell me. I have this right there. We need to shorten up one of these matches or angles. Shorten this up. This doesn't need to go that long. 6 minutes. There we go. Perfect. We got Impact booked. This Impact, at least. Go ahead and... Well, no, we should get a pre-show match in there. Just to help out. Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn. There we go. That's what I was missing. See, I thought that, but I couldn't remember if Sami Zayn had gone over to SmackDown or not. Wait, Dolph Ziggler's in it. Wait, I thought Rusev was. If he's not in the match, then how's he gonna win? I'm confused. Is he in the match or is he not? Oh, damn, we forgot to put Jeff Hardy in. Just completely. TNA never gave her a chance, said they made a joke of her. Yeah, that was... Oh my god, that was the worst. That was so embarrassing for her. And it seemed like she didn't know. Like, actually didn't know that was going to happen. Alright, 9 minutes. We need to give Jeff Hardy some stuff. We gotta shorten this match. 17. Okay, this doesn't need to be nearly this long. See, we need a longer show. Could injure a participant and replace them. Oh, that'd be a good way to do it. Oh wait, we have Jeff Hardy in, but I want to get him in a match. We also need a Sting thing. I'll have him beat Matt Striker, just squash him. Because Matt Striker's been saying that he's basically the best in the world. I mean, crazier things have happened. Chaotic Charizard. You could shorten this match a little bit. 8 minutes, yes. 9 minutes. Oh Jesus, that's too loud. Why is it at 9? Alright, cool. Wait. Lag? Damn, alright. Hold on. It might just be you, but I gotta check it. Hold on just a moment. Oh, okay, we're good. Never mind. Matt Striker? Jeff Hardy. And here we go. I don't know how much I want that match in the main event. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're fine. Now let's add a pre-show match. I mean, it's happened with EC. With EC? What's the EC? Perk. Also, I'm good. Alright. Yeah, it's been, actually, I've had pretty good stream health this entire time, which I'm happy about, obviously. We'll have Zack Ryder team with El Generico. And, I don't think they'll be winning this one. Elimination Chamber. Okay, that makes sense. You catch WCW Fight Back show speech. I caught some of the show, and I did see the speech. I retweeted. I can't talk at all. I retweeted it. So follow me on Twitter at currently like 44 followers, because I am a famous little boy. This site, yeah. Alright, cool. There we go. I forgot to say loser. El Generico. It won't hurt him. There we go. Run, show. Yeah, I caught it. It was... Ooh, that's a good match. That's a good match right there. Did you see the hardcore championship that they created? I mean, it looks cool, and Jimmy Havoc's going to be fighting for it. I hope he wins, because the title would look really cool on him. I didn't even know you had Twitter. I have required following to do. Thank you. Yeah, it's in my like channel links or whatever. I don't post a whole bunch, and I don't normally post when I post videos, which I probably should start. But you know, I'll figure it out. Let's see, 77. Not really much to say about that. Just pre-show match. Impact intro gets 75. Happy about that. AJ Styles versus Jay Lethal got a 67. Not bad. I guess just because the people who were in it I expected to get better, but considering that Jay Lethal hasn't really gotten to that next level, ratings-wise, I probably shouldn't have. Continuing on. Alex Shelley, Pac, Joey Matthews, and Matt Cross 4-way, 74 rating. That's really good. Apparently, Pac and Matt Cross can completely carry a match. I guess Joey Matthews wasn't slouching, but wipe from memory and history. Wait, speaking of elimination. Speaking of Elimination Chamber, I remember when Santino almost won the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Okay, Charizard. So, keep it on the down low. Pac and Matt Cross have a heated confrontation. Now I'm really excited for a match between them. if I'm being honest. Decent wrestling, but not much. Heath, Beth Phoenix defeated Daphne and Nora in 8:39, and Beth Phoenix defeated Daphne by pinfall using a foreign object, or after using a foreign object. 45 rating. Daphne was kind of slouching a little bit, but she is improving her performance, so I can deal with that. Also, the WCW Bare Knuckles Championship looks amazing. Oh, is that what they're calling it? Santino winning a title is as relevant as Jinder Mahal. Oh wait. It looks amazing, and to me is Great British Wrestling Championship. So surprising it has not been made before. Yeah, because British bare knuckle boxing, right? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I watched a Vice documentary on it once, so I'm basically an expert. Wasn't Wade Barrett a bare knuckle boxer? I thought I heard something about that. 63 rating on this. Redback did pretty good. Wished it would be better, but once they're going up against Team 3D, they won't need it to be much better. And I think next week we'll give Redback their title shot. Ooh, this is a really good match. Matt Sydal got an 87. Jeez. Matt Sydal really went off here. It might just be the great chemistry, but a 77 rating on this match? Definitely great on this. Right? Love me some bare knuckle brawling and boxing in general. Us Brits are a sucker for fighting or football. Yep. I mean, I would assume so. I don't know. Something like 45% of my audience is from the United Kingdom, so I should probably learn a little bit more about that to make a few references. But I also feel like I'd screw 'em up and offend everybody, so I'll just stick to my stupid American humor. Ding! Matt Striker calls out Jeff Hardy and challenges him to a match. Jeff Hardy responds and accepts the challenge, when then he, of course, squashes him. We're fine. Squashes him in a 64 rated match. Jeff Hardy got a 90. Now I kind of want to put Matt Sydal versus Jeff Hardy, but I have to hold off. I gotta hold off because Kurt Angle's coming. At least Matt Striker's improving the performance. Ooh, Jeff Hardy opening his closet to find El Generico practicing his Superman pose. Got a 78. This was turning out to be a really good show. Hopefully the main event can continue. Feast or Fired match got a 76 rating. Probably should put this as the main event, but then again, I couldn't do the TV title match because Austin Aries wouldn't have had his title shot. And I should not do that yet. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta complete the gimmick change. Above average. His gimmick was just getting stale. And I didn't think it worked as a heel. But it's Wild Strikers wrestled again kinda recently. Love me some Sydal Bourne. Still had so much potential. Yeah. His brother Mike Sydal isn't bad either. I've seen a couple of his matches. The 4 winners opened their cases to reveal their prizes, quote-unquote. Moxley is fired. Storm gets a tag team title shot. Wilson gets the X Division, and Aries gets the TV title shot. 7.4 rating, based off of Roddy Piper, obviously. But yeah, Mike Sydal, he has a yoga gimmick, I think. Basically, it works as a face and heel. But as a heel, he's real interesting because he thinks he's better than everyone because he's clean body, he's high on life. Basically, he's a hippie. So not far off from actual Matt Sydal, or Mike Sydal. Both of them, I guess. It's good in the ring, though. James Storm does not say who his tag partner will be to Chris Harris, his, America's Most Wanted tag partner. 76 rating on this one. And a 79 rating on our main event. Could have been better, but I think we'll still get over a 70 as far as the complete show. CM Punk really needs to improve before I give him any. I could give him a TV title shot with 54, but Shinsuke was unfortunately off his game, and then final angle, Shinsuke and Austin Aries won't stop fighting because I forgot to mention, but Austin Aries interrupted his match, as we know, and security as attempts to break them up as they brawl to the back. 72 rating, not going to complain about that. Should have been better, but there's really nothing bad about 72 rating, especially considering our size. You know what, I've realized that the reason I love this save so much, and that I really want to play it all the time, and that's why I'm glad I can stream more often now, is because I've spent so much time, 3 in-game years, developing these wrestlers. So, and I built storylines around them. So I think after you get a year's worth of booking in, that's when it gets actually really fun, because you can just kind of cruise control it a little bit, and it's not as hard, and the ratings are better, and it's great. And you're connected to the characters, the wrestlers. Joe just choked out Heyman pretty neat. America's Most Wanted never got the credit they deserve. 6-time NWA Tag Champs. I think, I was just saying, because I saw a video and it was on Impact's website, and it said, James Storm's trying to continue building his resume, and it got me thinking, he's definitely going into the Hall of Fame, but I really think that America's Most Wanted should go. Wait, is Chris Harris dead? He might be dead, if I'm being honest. I think TNA should have gotten him back. Okay. Oh no, he might be dead. Okay, he's not dead. Alrighty. Whew. Okay, well, yeah, no, he should definitely, Chris Harris and James Storm should definitely get in the Hall of Fame, both of them. I think James Storm, they should do a 2 thing, but it says video output low, that might be a problem. You guys told me it's nice to have a chill save when you're not trying too hard to succeed or entertain. That's TNA's Hall of Fame is weird, don't know if it still exists. To be honest, also know it's still live. Well, alright, that's good. I'm pretty sure it still exists. In our in-game Hall of Fame, which we need to update pretty soon, we have, well, hold on. Oh yeah. Gotta send John Moxley to developmental. Because he got quote-unquote fired. Yeah, their Hall of Fame is weird. Yeah, alright. Well, if you don't improve very much more, then we're gonna have to release you. Oh geez, he's not gonna do very well. Oh well. We'll bring him in eventually. We need to call up Austin Creed and Kenny Omega. And they've got the stats for me to do so. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Especially considering that I have no really earthly idea on how to do that without exploding our roster more than it already is. And we have a lot of good wrestlers. Everyone on our roster is useful at this point. Useful or will be useful in the near future, like Jay Lethal. Except for Matt Striker. But I don't want to release him just yet, because I just hired him. And Zack Ryder, well... Okay, yeah, we won't send him. There's some... I know Pac's not going to improve anymore. He's probably going to be I would say the future, but Matt Seidel's only 23 also. But Pac, he was 17 when I hired him, because I hired him right when he debuted. And I'm pretty sure he was one of the first holders of our championship. Yeah, he was the 3rd champion in the history of our developmental territory. And I think he was the first 2-time. Nope, never mind. There's never been a 2-time champion. Is the stream alright? I don't know. It says there's still video output low. Yeah, this is what our Hall of Fame's rocking with. Gotta induct some new people soon. Hold on. I'm going to check some things with the stream real quick. We'll get this quick video of the American males and then come back in a jiff.
American males, American males, American males, American males, American males, American males, American males. When you see them coming, better run for cover. Girls, you don't need a weekend lover. American males. If they want to talk to you, you better not listen. You might wind up in critical condition. American males. American males, American males.
Alright, we are good to go. At least TNA Hall of Fame doesn't have people like Trump in it. Very true, very true. I think the celebrity wing is stupid. Like, unless they're like, that's just stupid. It's like, no celebrity actually makes contributions to the product except for maybe Mr. T. Like, but he should just be in the Hall of Fame normal. There shouldn't be a celebrity wing. Like, the only people I think of when I think of celebrities that actually made contributions, Mr. T, Mike Tyson a little bit. Well, I mean, there was a lot of celebrities in the first few WrestleManias, and then there's Lawrence Taylor. He's a football player, but still, American football. All right, well, let's see, who's our longest reigning champion right now? Okay, in April, we need to get some longer title reigns. X Division's finest. TNA current Hall of Fame: Sting, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, Earl Hebner, Gail Kim, and Team 3D, all deserved. Yeah. I mean, Jeff Jarrett kind of put himself in there because he booked himself as champion for the first. Hold on. And he booked himself more than I did in this. Because he was champion whenever I started this. NWA World Heavyweight. The last champion was Sting in this mod. And yeah, Jeff Jarrett only had it twice, but I'm pretty sure he had it like three or four times whenever he did it himself. We should actually probably put Jeff Jarrett in. Hold on, let me look at Jeff Jarrett real quick. I think he deserves it. I mean, he's the founder of the company. So, 3-time world heavyweight. No, so I was wrong. 3-time world heavyweight, and that's about it. Do you think 3-time world heavyweight's enough to get in the Hall of Fame? Other than the fact that he, obviously, I kind of want to bring him back up for the main roster and have him go with the TV title. But that's not going to be a good idea. He's not good enough to do that. I will put him in the Hall of Fame. I think he deserves it. At this point. Other people, I think they need to put AJ Styles in the Hall of Fame. They probably should wait till he gets out of WWE to do that, but I think they should definitely do it. Because he was the only reason most people watched And also, I think they should put like the entire X division whenever it first, like in the glory days of TNA. So like Jerry Lynn, they need Jerry Lynn in there. They need Samoa Joe. They need AJ Styles. They need Loki probably whenever he retires, eventually. Jeff Jarrett is a 6-time world champion in real life. Hall of Fame standards are always weird, working on it. So if they had an Impart left remark, they should be in the Hall of Fame. Yep. Yeah, so I think Jeff Jarrett's definitely... I think he should definitely be in it. I mean, like, he made an impact. He helped found the company. So, we'll put Jeff Jarrett in the Hall of Fame this year. We also need to put someone else in. I'll see who TNA probably wouldn't induct any of the WWE guys. Rude, AJ, Young. Who's Young? Oh, Eric Young. Alright, gotcha. I mean, they will induct him eventually. Hopefully. If they didn't, that'd be stupid. But I think Jeff Jarrett, now that he's not an active wrestler, is much better for the company than Dixie Carter. I mean, a rock is better for the company. Not the rock. A inanimate object. A pebble is better for TNA than Dixie Carter, but, you know. Prince Devitt relocates. Mark Jindrak extends his deal, but who cares? And do we want to re-sign Joey Matthews, or do we want to let him go? Positive impact, I hope. I don't really want to see Hornswoggle get inducted. Oh, jeez. I'd even induct AA. Who's AA? Because of the option C, and then he finally left the X Division in time of need. AA. Austin Aries? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, definitely Austin Aries, but I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about. Unless I'm totally blanking on someone. Oh, the Motor City Machine Guns. I don't know how well they did in TNA in real life, but... yeah, Austin Aries. Okay. We're gonna induct Billy Gunn eventually, whenever he retires. We're gonna have Pac induct him. Oh, he's only been one-time World Tag Team. Damn, we gotta bring that up there. Gotta bring that up before he retires. That was always my idea, though. Because Pac Gunn are really good. Really, really good. It's just... I don't want to hotshot this title. Since being created last year, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different title reigns. That's too many. That is too many. Oh jeez. Is that too many? I feel like that's too many. Because the longest reign, February to June, July to August, August to December. Yeah, that was the longest reign, August to December. Austin Aries was there 4 years, 6-time X-Champ, 1-time World Champ, 1-time Tag Champ, and a Triple Crown Champ. Yeah, they should definitely put him in. He's only been a champion 1 time here. I don't know if I'll ever make him a World Heavyweight Champion. Just because, you know, we have such a stacked roster now. I don't know, eventually. I'll probably give him some props at the end of, like 2010 probably. But I want to bring one thing that's going to make giving Pac Gunn another title reign even harder. The fact that I really want to bring, what'd you call it? I really want to bring Next Wave back. Matt Sydal and TJ Wilson, 4-time tag team champions. They're definitely going to make the Hall of Fame. But Really want to bring them back. Because they've been split up for how long? Hold on. I went over this a couple streams ago, but I need to look at it again to refresh my memory. There we go. His last match with TJ Wilson was right here. November 2005. So it's been almost a year. I think that's. You guys think that's sufficient time to keep a tag team split up? Especially such a successful tag team. Oh, and hey, like Charizard, how you doing? Didn't know you left. Just thought you went quiet. Alright. Sting passing on tips of psychology to his protege, The Miz, which is a weird pairing, if I do say so myself. The wrestling industry is at 4. 4. Jesus Christ. Hate the world heavyweight champ because then only heavyweight should be winning the belt. Love New Japan and their juniors. And heavy split. Meh. I don't really care. I don't read that much into it. As long as there's a clear, like it's clearly defined what the main title is, what the secondary title is, what the main titles are, what the main title is and what the secondary titles are. I don't really care what they're called, except for the Universal title because that's just a stupid name. I'm still not over that, and it looks stupid. The only person who looks good on, I guess it looks pretty cool on Brock, but that's just because he's red all the time. Just looks like a beat. But, I don't know. Let's give CM Punk a match. Nope, can't put him in yet. Guess Jay Lethal, that's a dream match. Have they ever wrestled? I don't think so. I think by the time Jay Lethal was at that point where he would wrestle people like CM Punk was in WWE. Yeah, okay, we're good. We gotta get some women's action in here. Candice LeRae. And I'll get Shaniqua. What are your opinions on part-time workers as champs like Brock, for example? I think it can work having a champ not there every night, but forces the focus to be on the other guys. It works as long as they make defenses every 30 days like the rules say, which Brock does not, which is stupid. Like, I hate when people have championships, they have like rules for champions, and then they completely go against those rules one storyline, and then they don't acknowledge the rules in one storyline, and it's the main focal point of another. Stupid. So as long as they're there enough to make title defenses every 30 days, and the rules say they have to do that, I'm totally fine with it. Especially someone like Brock, who has like a history in MMA. Like if the Undertaker were to win the heavyweight championship, it'd be cool, but I don't know if I'd be super into it. Unless he feuded with Bray, that'd be real cool. But that'll never happen, unfortunately. Wait, did they do that? I don't think they did that. They might have done that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to WWE. I'll catch up every so often, and then just basically nothing. You know what? I'm gonna put Next Wave in a match together. Well, put it like a 3-way match. And have AJ Wilson and Matt Sydal be on the same. WWE is flippant with the 30-day rule anyway. I just started to be like, oh, that now rules exist. Also, brand taker happened in Mania. See, that's what I thought, but of course Bray lost because he always loses. Because who cares about pushing people who deserve to be pushed, you know? And this probably isn't a good idea. I'll put them in a four-way match. Just have them like double attack the two guys afterwards. I don't know. Basically like how WWE hints at the Shield reunions, which needs to happen. I think that if they're gonna try and get Roman over as a face, which will probably never happen, almost definitely never happen, but I think if they did bring back Shield, it might work. Like that's the only shot in the dark they have of making that work. But yeah, I don't know. Well, looks like we just passed the hour mark on the live stream. I might have to take a little bit of a break soon. Also, Christian Dallas, how late is it right now in the United Kingdom? You said it was 1:45 when I started this, so it should be like 3 o'clock. Shield is Roman's reign last hope. I mean, I think he'd get over as a heel, but as a face, he'll never get over without the Shield. Because he was over. I liked him whenever I saw him with the Shield, and then they shoved him down our throats again and again and again. Brand Taker happened at WrestleMania 31, Forgotten Mania, where Seth cashed in at, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure the build was meh, though. I mean, the fact that I forgot that type of match happened, that shows that the story, or the build was pretty meh. The build should have been good, and it would have been good if they gave him time, but they probably didn't. We'll have Matt Sydal win. No, we need to build Austin Aries. I'll just do a flash pinfall. Right now it's 240, lol, I'm persistent, I'm used to being up siblings and girlfriends. Ooh, Christian Styles. You go. There we go. Let's see. How's everyone's lives going? Good? Mine's pretty great. I mean, I never really do anything. Just kinda think about what I want to do for the next YouTube video, and then I go to sleep. And I eat sometimes. It's pretty great. I'm really working on that next local to global video. I'm excited about it. I got some surprises, and the one after that I already started working on it, because I'm adding a little clip at the beginning of the video to help build the storyline a little bit. What was I doing here? Who cares? I guess we do need freestyle. Let's see if this stream has increased my subscribers by any. Nope, still at 81. That's fine. I'll probably increase this week because I'm releasing 3 videos. I mean, I went up like 3 subscribers with the one video. It's 21:42 p.m. What is that? 21:42? Do you mean 12:42? Oh, you live in Canada? That's cool. What part of Canada? And there's only like 3 parts of Canada that people actually live, but for the most part, from my understanding at least, I'm not a genius. Actually, far from it. Right now it's only like 8:40 where I am. Texas, greatest place on earth. Everything's bigger here. It kind of sucks. Want to do WCW Save series since no one really touched that territory. I think it's finding time between college, work, and work. Plus, I need a solid recording software. Quebec, ooh, that's a pretty good place for wrestling, I think. Am I right? I think that's where Montreal is. Probably offending you. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Sounds right. That's where Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are from, right? Not gonna try and say that. Wait, Quebec is French Canada, right? A lot of people speak French, though. There are some great shows in Montreal. There's not a lot of good wrestling in Texas, like very little actually. But, okay, so Sami Zayn is from Quebec. There we go. I was right about that. Basically just a guess, but like I'm lucky because I live in Central Texas. Capital is not in Austin, but around there. So there's a lot of good wrestling in around here, especially Wrestle Circus. The owners, he's pretty cool. At least whenever I talked to him in one interview. Al Lenhart, he's a cool guy. He gets a lot of crap for no reason. He has a lot of money. Don't understand it. Because he puts on extremely big shows, and the tickets aren't that much. But I get to see Progress pretty often in NGW and Red Pro, so I'm content. Yeah, I've got Wrestle Circus, which is pretty good, and I've got Inspire Pro, which is probably one of the best independents, like smaller independents that I would say in the world. And that's not just tooting my own Central Texas horn. I really, really like it. Like they build all their wrestlers themselves, except for like a few big matches. But they normally just have the big names there to build other people. Like they had Sami Callihan in for a match to build Keith Lee. That's where I first saw Keith Lee a couple of years ago. They started in 2013, so they haven't been around long, but Keith Lee's been there for a while. So in like 2014, I would say, is whenever I first saw Keith Lee, and I thought he was amazing, and he's gotten much better. I've never seen such a huge dude, because he's like 300 something pounds, 400 maybe, going over the top rope. Jesus Christ. And also Sammy Guevara, he's really good. I heard he was kind of a dick in real life, but I don't really care. I mean, it's not great. It's not. I've never met him. I can't judge him. And even if he is, he's a great wrestler, so I don't even care. Wrestle Circus cards always intrigue me. Yeah, I love British wrestling, and the environment usually is. Eventually, you start recognizing people / groups. That's cool. If Joey Matthews lose, because he's probably on his way out. And just have them celebrate a little bit. Oh wait, one person celebration. Do you watch like any other sports? I mean, I watch almost all sports, but the sports that I'm super into, I would have to say, I mean, the shows I'm really into as far as sports. I love The Ultimate Fighter. I think it's one of the best shows on television, and it's great for just a rainy day when you're super bored, and I really like that show. Although I don't really care much for MMA normally, but that show I just think is really well put together. But I guess just because that show's more like wrestling than normal MMA, because there's stories and you get connected to the people. But I really like American football. I'm a New York Jets fan, even though I've never been to New York, nor are any of my family from New York. I just kind of adopted their teams. I like the National Basketball Association. I'm a Knicks fan, unfortunately. I get into the Premier League occasionally. I like Hull City's logos. They're not Premier League though, are they? They were for a few seasons, weren't they? I don't know. Probably offended some of you with my lack of European football knowledge, but America. Oh, and I guess I watch baseball occasionally. But that's really more of a, hey, my team's pretty good, so I like the Mets. So I should probably watch them. Oh, and the Nashville Predators, because my family's from Nashville. The Nashville Predators are doing really well in hockey right now, so I watch them. But that's it, I think. Shaniqua defeats Candice LeRae in a terrible match, for our standards, I guess, yeah. Shaniqua got a 44, and Candice LeRae got a 39 after release her. She's not doing very well, not improving either. CM Punk defeated Jay Lethal, both got 55. Got a 59 rating, so I guess that's pretty good. No worker improvements, unfortunately. A-listers defeating Redback defeating the A-listers. Amazing Red got a 79. Jeez, that's good. And he's improving the Rumble. Thank you, Amazing Red. Every series I've had him in, he's just been great. So, I'm really happy with him. Moving on. Yep, moving on. Just Redback celebrating. What about you, Christian Styles? I'm assuming you like European football, or just football, considering you are in the United Kingdom. But you like any American sports? Because go America. I guess basketball's not really an American sport. We're just really, really good at it. And it was made in America, so I guess it kind of is, but still. 74 rating, so this show might actually be just as good as Impact, which is cool, I guess. 74 rating. Matt Seidel got an 80, TJ Wilson got a 74. England is just football mad. It was perplexing at first. Like, if you wasn't good at football, then you were unpopular and eventually bullied. Being bullied did eventually make me tougher. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, there's nothing like that here. I mean, I guess American football is really big, especially in Texas, but everyone just kind of likes the Cowboys here, and if you don't like the Cowboys, they're like, oh, who do you like? And I'm like, Jets, and they're like, oh, Jets suck. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm a basketball man, though, also a black man, so yeah, that helps when I play, to be honest. That does help. Okay, ending the show. And 70 rating. Not gonna complain. Actually kind of upset that we got almost as good a rating on Explosion that we did Impact. I used to be good at basketball, and then I stopped playing basketball, and now I'm awful at basketball. I can dribble, and that's it. Can't shoot anymore. As far as watching sports, I'm perfectly content. I think that's what first drew me to wrestling, to be honest. That I'm like, all my sports teams suck. I get mad whenever I lose. With this, I know it's work. I don't have to worry about, ooh, might need to resign Taio KF. But, I know it's work. I don't need to worry about who wins or loses, because the overarching storyline, as long as it's entertaining, I'm okay with it, for the most part. As long as you're not Jinder Mahal. Okay, so probably not the best. X Division title is more prestigious than the World Heavyweight title right now. That's because I haven't been giving him good challengers. Ooh, I need to build him towards... Alright, so we're going to make this decision now. Do we want to... Wait. Basketball wrestling. Some boxing classes did show my hand at wrestling a couple times. Wrestling is so much storyline character centered, that's why the story guy has to be compelling. That's very true. Did you try professional wrestling or amateur wrestling? I'm assuming you meant professional wrestling, but I don't know. I'll probably do that eventually. I want to. I'm just kind of super duper scrawny. So, gonna have to work on that. Hope that I gain some weight once my metabolism slows down a little bit. But, once that happens, maybe this channel will turn into a journey to become a wrestler or something. That'd be cool. I mean, I'd be a shit wrestler, but still be a wrestler. We need to figure out who Jeff Hardy's going to be facing in Bound for Glory. Because it could be Kurt Angle, but I kind of want to debut Kurt Angle by having him... he should probably win it at Bound for Glory, because that's our biggest pay-per-view. And we'll have Roddy Piper. Also, are you not using shitty Jeff Hardy World Belt? Yeah, professional wrestling was fun, but tiring, had a mat, and shit was my mate. I still trapped in wrestling. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should totally do that. I totally forgot about that. Alright. We'll do that just for you. The the Wisp or whatever. Where is it? I guess I don't have it in this mod. I'll get it in here eventually. Huh. Yeah, guess I don't have it in here. I'll find it. I have it in my other mod. I just not in this one apparently. Especially if Angle's to win. Yeah, Angle's gonna win. Only problem is I don't know how do I build to that, because I'm not gonna be able to debut him until like maybe the week before Bound for Glory. So how do I debut him and then build up to that match? Because that basically implies that I have no, like, do I have Roddy Piper come out and say, I have a special debut, but then I couldn't debut him as a heel. I'd have to debut him as a face, and I want him to be a heel. But do I? I don't think I do. If I say, like, Roddy Piper keeps it a mystery until Bound for Glory, and then at Bound for Glory makes this huge entrance with the world's greatest tag team. But how do I hype up that it's Angle without giving away that it's Angle directly? Because I wouldn't be able to do that if he was still on contract with WWE, and I want to kind of keep it realistic. Also keeping the storyline nice and concentrated, I guess. Also, I need to look at how long he has left on his contract. Just come up with a way for me to build to that main event, and we'll be good. Could have Angle come in and destroy Hardy before his pay-per-view match, and then have him retain as underdog champion, which will eventually lead to Hardy Angle. Ooh. Okay, so in like a month we'll be able to sign him. But come and destroy Hardy before his pay-per-view match. Well, but that's kind of a weird way to debut someone, though. Like, that would be a good way to have someone who was already on the roster get a title shot, but, like, just randomly have Kurt Angle, like, step out of a car, or, like, just walk around in the locker room and say, well, isn't that Kurt Angle? Yeah, he is that is Kurt Angle. Oh no, he's beating up Jeff Hardy. What are we gonna do? That's kind of weird. Not a bad idea. Definitely not. Just don't know if that's what I want to do. Any other ideas? I don't think this is actually helping us. Nah, I guess that is kind of. I'm gonna probably end off the stream in a couple minutes. Probably not gonna book this Impact. But who knows? Or have Angle visuals keep interrupting Hardy matches, and by the end of the pay-per-view, he's had enough. Wait, so Hardy has multiple matches? Oh no, that's like, could have the GM bring Angle and immediately give him a title shot, and Jeff not agree with it? Huh. we could have the world's greatest tag team repeatedly interrupt Jeff Hardy's matches and make him lose, and he's like, hey Kurt, I know you're behind this, come out here and face me like a man, and he does. That's kind of a stupid way to debut him. That's like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, Kurt Angle, best technical wrestler in the world, apparently. That's pretty accurate at this point, 2006. Guess we could start booking Impact, but I'm not really... I ain't got my heart in it right now. It's been a long day. I was planning on recording the next episode of the Academy today, which, by the way, Academy series, like, dang, this next episode is probably the biggest episode we've had the entirety of the series. Sting passing on microphone tips, that's good. Like, it's probably, our graduates did the most they've ever done. And like, new people got signed to contracts that I didn't think would ever get signed to contracts. So, and you know, I think we had one injury. It was at the very end of the year, and it wasn't like super bad. It was like a couple months maybe, but thanks for teasing. You're welcome. I'm probably gonna release that. Oh, probably at the end of the week, because I've got to release. I gotta release Local Global, which is also a really good episode. I mean, if you aren't feeling booking becomes a hassle tiring. I write best when I'm in the mood / inspired by something. Yeah. You know what? I don't really want to do this mod, but I'll give you guys a little bit of not of a sneak peek. I was gonna do that, but maybe not. I'll give you guys a look at my latest WWE save. This isn't for anything, this is just for fun. But like I've been saying, like I said before, it's hard to book this well. And it was really hard to book this. I wanted Shinsuke to win the Royal Rumble, but Undertaker had to win it because I forgot to remove his creative control. But I'm gonna book, because I started this in January of 2017, because I didn't want to download the new mod, and then eventually did after I created this. But yeah, February to March. That's my booking for The Rock for AJ. Good stuff, good stuff. And I also started, I don't actually remember how far I went on this with the Impact. I did a little bit of an Impact thing. And okay, I haven't booked that much. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I think I might end off the stream. Damn, morale issues up the ass, gotta love them. Yup. That's because of the Royal Rumble. Because everyone was super pissed to not win everyone was super pissed to not win the Royal Rumble, so I was like, alright, I can't really do anything about that. You're not a main event talent. Just hurts and tires me. Yeah, just a little bit. The real life Impact. Yeah, it's hard. Like, I really like the 2003 Impact, and I especially like how the mod played out, because I had to hire some guys. Like, we were really bad in our first few shows, and that's what I'm trying to do with this Ring of Honor save. And it really makes me uncomfortable that I didn't take Rob Feinstein out of the ownership. But yeah, because his little pedophilia thing. You know what I don't understand? I don't know how he's not been blackballed from the industry. I don't know how people still go on a stupid RF video thing and give him shoot interviews and make him money, because he is not. He is a disgusting human being. I don't understand. maybe I'm just closed-minded and I don't give people second chances, but I don't think you should you should be given a second chance after you do something like that, or try to at least. Thank God he didn't. Also, no one would hold it against you for stopping streaming. You've been streaming a while, giving us good content, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm thinking on ending it off right here. Probably gonna stream at least once more this week before Sunday. Maybe not. Just getting a little bit tired. Of course, you guys probably are. You're like, what? Nicholas is like, what, 4 hours ahead of me, and you're like 7 hours ahead of me. So, thanks for sticking around, man. But, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.